everybody. Ooh, they are not joking. It is always true. For the best experience, play with sound. So we got another bait in from Big Fish. I like the first look. I love being able to scan through the storyline.
Good job, soldier. Prepare to march.
Occasionally I'll find a series that I love. Like the Immortal Love series. That was awesome. Nice shift. Did he just faceplate him? That is rough. Alys. Okay.
They say that House Rosewood descends from a man named Alaric, the mythic champion of the Lady of the Lake. Many centuries ago, the lady granted him the Thorn, a magical sword whose power allowed Alaric to defeat ancient evil. The Thorn became a symbol of power over the house, and it was passed as a family heirloom through generations. The tradition continues to this day.
This is a cross between
In
King
these
Arthur.
unsettling times, tension between the houses of York and Lancaster is growing.
The Knights of the Salamnia.
Lord Baldwin Rosewood, my father, and one of the royal advisors, does everything that he can to prevent bloody conflict. It seems that war is about to erupt.
That was actually called the War
Meanwhile,
of the Roses.
my brother Will and I try to fulfill our duties. Will is training as heir of the family title, while I, to my dismay, get teachings appropriate for a noble lady. However, I prefer to commit myself to much more interesting pursuits. I am Alys Rosewood, and this is my story.
That was actually the
There you are, you
story
little
that
scamp. I hope you are ready. Will?
Game of Thrones was
Will!
based off of.
What? Oh, hi, Alys. I didn't hear you coming.
Am I right to assume that you didn't even take our swords out of the stash?
Well, that history book about our castle happened to be really interesting. These walls hide many secrets.
I swear, he's such a boffin.
Fairly sure this is a stash. I have an eye.
May I
for
borrow
these
your
things.
knife for a moment, brother?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Now these are also adapted for mobile, so things like him handing you the dagger and whatnot, it's meant to make it a more interactive experience. Who packed it like that? I'll never untangle this mess. We'll just cut it open.
Hand me a sword when you're ready to duel.
Sure, here's our
Get
original
up, Will.
Vulcans.
It's time to stretch your bones. And no slacking this time.
Follow the sequence to win the duel. This is like...
Parry. On guard. You won't beat me. Lack of practice is coming right back at you, Will. Look, little Judith is walking the scaffolding again.
When Nanny finds out about this, Judith will be in big trouble.
Help!
Oh no. Hold on, Judith! We're coming! Quickly, Alys! We could reach her from up on the wall.
So this has some significant corn going on, but it's kind of hilarious. I'm thinking that they had to because they were taking off from Game of Thrones. Or are we going to use these to climb? One of two. I definitely have two of two, friend. You saw, like, here's the... Oh, we're going to put them together. It's like you saw me take two. What on earth? And then one of... Oh, I need 2 more than this. I should try something different. Swear computer. How about... Do you think I can jimmy that open? No. Neither did they, Fran. Neither did they. Crest of the House of Rosewood bears a lot of history with it. That's still that flippin'...
I'll get it from there. I'm much lighter than you.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, what?
You want to argue now? Give me a hand, will you?
Brothers are awesome.
Alys, give me my dagger. I have an idea.
You're gonna stab her and let, you know,
I'm coming.
let God sort it
Grab
out.
the rope, kiddo. Yeah, that's how it's done. Now we can safely... Oops. Alys, some help, please?
Oh, really? That's interesting. Okay. There's rope on it. My goodness. If only I had known. This string and this fletching.
Oh,
there
Alys,
stairs?
how will they both get down now?
Please tell me there's stairs.
It'll be all right, Nanny. We'll come up with something. Will won't reach the girl from where he's standing. But are those sandbags holding up the platform?
Are we gonna do another creative solution? Perfect for target practice. What's this? Wheel is crushed under the weight of the cart. What do you have to say for yourself, Well? It looks like it's not gonna let me go any further. They do max you out. Oh, what's this? Yeah, they do max you out past a certain point. One of the chain links is damaged. Simply because, I mean, you could basically play all the way through. They do let you demo everything. I do my best to either, I think a grand total once, I just got so into it I completed the whole thing. So I went back and I just bought whatever the next game was. So as long as you're fair with them, they kind of don't care. I either, you know, do my bit by letting people know that they are an awesome company. I wonder who Warwick is. He must have been that guy who stole the sword. Or like I said, become a club member, etc. But basically the bottom line is you can play through any one of their games, either on mobile or on your PC, and then you simply purchase it if you like it. So it's a really awesome company. They're really, really open-minded. They specialize in adventure games, as far as like that's what they promo, but they carry just about everything. As far as, like I said, it's more of a mobile bent, so you'll find the match 3s and the simulation games and so on. Wheeler is coming from the village later today to finish fixing the car, make sure he'll have all he needs. Arrow shortage. Someone is using our ammunition supplies without reporting it. Keep the arrows stocked and locked. Of course we do, because I need another one. All archery practice will be planned and performed directly with me, Captain the Castle Guard. So I do need another one of these. And then I can turn it into a real arrow. Oh, there we go. Now I have 2 arrows. Maybe I can get a little further. Who knows? There's a whole thing there. Is the Lancaster envoy going to arrive today? Let's try something different. Apparently I need a bow. What's a girl gonna do, huh? The chain links is damaged. I bet I can pound it back into place. No? Guard's key. How about also no? probably for a lock, just saying. What are the odds on? Oh, it's probably where I get the bow from. So we'll shoot them down. I like to play for at least 10 minutes. But not too much longer, like I said. It's no use without ammunition. I'm gonna shoot them both at once. I'm not gonna show off while I'm saving my brother and sister. Oh. There we go.
It's too thin. I can't cross it.
Who needs to drop a few pounds now?
Come over here, Judith. You can...
Oh no! Don't go, Lady Fairy! I'm scared.
Crap. Alys, could you maybe look for that doll?
Oh dear. So, and we're into a seek and find. Like I said, it is for mobile, so they do have a seek and find in almost every single one. But they're not overwhelming. So, I don't know. I have a special place in my heart for the company. They have really affordable games that have really cute storylines. A couple of them I just absolutely fell in love with either the premise or the characters, and I'm playing all the way through the series. So, depending on how into it you are, this does appear to be a take on War of the Roses, which was what Game of Thrones was based off of. I'm a little bit surprised that they jumped on that, but, you know, there's absolutely no copyright infringement whatsoever on the War of the Roses. That's a historical event, so, you know, bold of them. We'll see exactly how corny they go with it. It's kind of hilarious, so... but I gotta send them in some feedback on it and, you know, kind of let them know. So that's what I do for Big Fish. It's the world's easiest job. It's kind of how I keep my hand in beta testing, and I'm keeping an eye on a company that's really taking advantage of the mobile gaming aspect. And I don't know of any other company that's really capitalizing on that. You know, there's spin-offs and whatnot. But, you know, that to be directly involved, I like to keep my hand in. So I am Anne Ginger. You might also know me as Alys of Wayrest. The Runaway Queen, the Thief, the Arm Stealer. My dad, Akatosh, beta tested for Bethesda, and I beta tested under him. They put me in the game in Daggerfall way back when they were an indie company. So my family's been in gaming forever. We find everything that is awesome in gaming. So smash the subscribe button. We will see you in the next video, and as always, much love.